episode 3. There we go. Okay, let's go. So episode 3. Please save your game now. Okay, we already did. Continue. Did I see? Yes, yes. Give me a recap. Yes, full recap. Okay. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe in the middle of the day, even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. The boiled peanut guy, yes! Welcome to our family's humble estate. I can't remember the voices. I do remember I was using this one for the other lady that I am just smitten with. Hey, Jack. I'm sorry, what? No, Jack! Don't worry about it. What? Don't even apologize. Don't even bring it up. It's cool. It's not a big deal. It's all right. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. This is a full reverse. As the locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what once must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet noises of an old piano playing from another room. Afraid! Right, I have animal talk! A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I did not, I saved Gretchen. It cost a man his life, but I saved Gretchen. And it was worth it. Now I remember. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it! Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Yeah, Stella, I love Stella. I'm in love with Stella. She's my little YouTube lady. Oh, that's okay. Trinket, have a good night. Sorry you had to leave so early. Wait, no, oh my god, I got it. This actually... Oh, wait, I thought you wanted to watch this. Oh, spoilers, okay. I think you already played it. Well, my grandmother called them ditchlings. Wait, which one's Sybil? Is Sybil the old lady? My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Make yourself at home. Okay. I do remember that I was using this voice for Gretchen, because it is absolutely the best voice I could come up with for Gretchen. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I would never forget her voice. Everyone else can go to hell and back, but Gretchen will be forever a Southern belle. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she has been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. She's one of my favorite characters. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it'd be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. It's all coming back to me. As the miners pack their things, you scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Hey, thanks for your help. It was great to meet you all. You reach toward Isaac's and shake his hand, passing your note into his palm. Don't mention it. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Wait, you can romance his mom? No! I might just go, Doctor, give me the news! I got a bad case of loving you! I say that so terribly, oh god. Romance, oh god. It's, oh my. She didn't. You unlocked romance, you can't go back there. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. It was perfect. Nice. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do these things keep happening to me? Ugh, whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. What did it ask you? My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility. He said that they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left, so it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. Correction. Your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. My dad says our house is haunted. Kaneki is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Hawk, are you alright? Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Wake up. Sunshine filters through the dusty windows of the estate, and the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, I think. You managed to survive a second night in this town of Scarlet Hollow. No. We didn't abandon anybody, but she paid the price. I think she's gonna lose her foot. Character Rebecca's mom. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. I'm gonna take a shower. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you vigorously masturbate. Oh god, okay. Think about Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely still attached to her body. Think about Duke and the image of him lying there, slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning. The worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Think about someone special. Think about being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. And remember, no saves coming. I kind of want to see what this one does. Wait, what were my, yeah, talk to animals and I'm street smart. That's right. That's right. You know what? You think about someone special. Specifically, you think about Stella, your intrepid cryptid hunting companion, and everything the two of you have been through since you got into... Yes, 100%. Wait, I wonder how many times you watched you unseen. No! Do you think about cute girls? Oh no! Obviously Stella. Think about Stella, your intrepid cryptid hunting companion, and everything the two of you have been through since you got to town. You're done here. Wash away your sins. You turn out the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Check on Dustin. Yeah, let's check on Dustin. Oh, there are two of them now. Wait, what? There are two of them now. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend?
Her name is Mom. She come to visit. I, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Thank you, human, for take care of my boy.
What happened to your glass house?
Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter tried to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Squatter may be asshole, but Squatter not evil. And just tried to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn.
I had a rough night. Can you console me?
Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. If Cat Monster want to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature.
I've got to go. Bye.
Okay.
I fucking love them. That's that. Look out the window. You walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view it provided you on Monday. It's the same view. It's the same view. Message your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Ooh, do I just text Stella? Ooh. I'm trying hard for the Stella romance. I'm trying so hard for it. First, we'll check the closet. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? Yeah, I'm texting Stella. You pull out your phone to text Stella. How are you holding up? Want to hang out before Reese goes hunting? I miss your guest bed, lol. What? Sending photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. Oh my god. I gotta rizz up Stella, and I don't know how, because I don't have any real life rizz. Feelings. Yeah, now. I had Riz 20 years ago. I don't need it now. I am 100% the trophy spouse. Any option but the guest bed one. I like, let's hang out beforehand. Yeah. Want to hang out before Reese goes hunting? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. And then I message the group chat. Your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Y'all actually bonded with Tabitha last night. Can't wait to ghost bust tonight. I get to meet Reese today! One. Send a photo of a pained old man. What? I'm gonna do the more normal morning. How you guys holding up? It'll probably be a bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, head downstairs. You've done everything you've wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. Like, oh, I'm a tired image. God. You enter the kitchen and find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frau glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-haired woman busies herself as trying to tidy as best she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Bonjour, Frau. Nobody lives in the garden, right? The opossums my dresser told me someone's squatting in the greenhouse. Oh, I want to... I did talk... what do I pick? Do I try and help the possums? Talk to the cat like I do every morning. Yeah. The possums my dresser told me someone's squatting in the greenhouse. This place is infested with those things. Oh, be nice. I think they're cute. Anyways, nobody lives in the garden. Why are you even asking? Out with it, and I don't want any of this talking animal nonsense. Why are you always so dodgy? Is there or isn't there something out there? Oh, I thought you bonded last night. Why are you being dodgy again? I'm sticking with my dresser possum story. I can talk to animals, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I thought we bonded last night. Why are you being so dodgy again? Am I being dodgy? Or did you stumble downstairs the morning after a mine collapse, throwing around wild accusations, backed up by allegedly talking animals living in your dresser? Anyways, like I said, I don't know what's out there. You've seen what I have to do for a living. I can't keep stock of whatever creatures roam a garden. I don't even have time. A garden I don't even have time to use. Gosh, you two sound a little heated. Is everything all right? We're fine, Janie. Alrighty then. Y'all just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Bonjour, Frau. Bonjour, sacre bleu. Do you not think you could just bonjour me because I slept at the foot of your bed last night? I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. I know. What monster doesn't sing to their pets? To me, they kind of are. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? How's updates? Hey, cuz, how's it hanging? Any updates on Rosalina? Yeah, they had to take her foot. Her dad's lucky she's alive. Damn. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. Hold on, you can't just tell me Rosalina lost a foot and move on like nothing happened. Take her foot? Jesus, Tabitha, you're not mincing words. I'll be there in a couple minutes, just gotta wrap up my morning routine. Yay, cousin bonding time! But I haven't had breakfast. I don't even, oh god. Yeah. Hold on, you can't just tell me Rosalina lost a foot and move on like nothing happened. Just because something terrible happened to someone, it doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. Life has to go on. Let me assure you that what happened to the poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now, shall we go, or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt for something I personally begged you not to do? But I haven't had breakfast. Should have thought about that before sleeping in so late. Janie, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches you from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Hawk, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now. And then I heard it again. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Clean, but don't clean. Yeah. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. That was a lot. You should get out of town. I'd love to chat, but I hate to interrupt your work. I'm in town for another few days, though, if you got time. Sorry, Tabitha's so mean to you. Have you seen any weird creatures? Easy one. Nice to meet you, but I gotta bounce. Tabitha put Tabitha on me saying bye. I should go. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? I'm going to stop the two of you right there. Hawk, I'm busy and not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alrighty then. Be safe out there, you two. I know, right? This is why I love this visual novel so much. It's insanely detailed. Tabitha practically drags you from the estate. One hand claps firmly around your arm. She continues to drag you all the way into her car and from there into town. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. Civvy. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Oh, I gotcha. Picking up tea. I have to! I have to! Yeah, I'm picking up tea. Why are you saying it all weird? Why are you saying it all weird? It's okay, Tabitha. You can tell me if Sybil's your dealer. Wink! I'm just gonna wink at her. You wink at her. Do you think I was taking you with me to buy drugs? I'm picking up normal tea for drinking. Sure you are. You wink at your cousin. Her face tightens into an all too familiar scowl. I feel like after everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Hawk is trying to give an old lady weed. No, trying to get weed from an old lady. I'm surprised to see her let loose like that. I'm glad she's finally letting loose. Maybe her family stopped taking advantage of her. Poor Kanika's really going through it. You know what? I'm gonna... I don't fully know their family dynamic, but I get the feeling that her brother is kind of coddled a little. And being an oldest sibling with 3 younger siblings, it happens. I was kicked out at the age of 18 because my mom didn't like the fact that I played violent video games when she told me not to. So she's like, my house, my rules, get out. My brother basically lived at home until he got married almost. Rent-free. He's 6 years my junior. I do. I love my mom. She's changed. Hey, Dora, how you doing? But yeah. That was many, many years ago. Almost 25. No, yeah, 25 years ago or so, yeah. Anyway, I can see that. You know what? I'm gonna say good on her for finally that maybe her family stopped taking advantage of her. Her family's taking advantage of her because she lets them, not because she's normally measured and composed. A display like this means nothing if she's still here next year, and yet again the year after that. If anything, it just tightens the ties that bind her here. Why do you care so much? We're burning daylight. Come on already. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Hawk, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't here to buy drugs. I have to! I've gotta be a smarmy little shit! You weren't here to buy drugs. Oh, she most certainly is. Did you know there's no better place in Scarlet Hollow to stock up on the devil's lettuce than my little old tea shop? What? I am not some kind of stoner. You know what? It doesn't matter. Think what you will. I'm just pulling your leg, dear. Yeah, I showered, talked to Frafra the cat, talked to Tabitha about the girl from the mines losing her foot, she's alive, maid lady was at the house, yeah, exactly. Simple motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. I'm gonna just chat with Miles. But you know, try and listen in. You find a suitable spot near the door and listen in. The walls of the tea room are surprisingly thick, and you can only make out snippets of the conversation. I know it. Longer. Short notice. Aren't easy to come by. Is there enough? Just fine. Make sure this is all. Not keeping it. You only have one. Plenty of times. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announces another patron. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Hawk, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hi, Duke. Hi, Duke's boy. I killed your dad because I saved a dog. It may as well have been me pulling the trigger. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. You know, I'm not admitting anything. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might have just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try to find him? Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prize pumpkin. She was a big lady, too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with what everything else going on. Yeah, it's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. I ain't a stranger to what these hills have to offer. Daddy always said I wouldn't have nothing to fear as long as I learned how to use my fists, so he taught me how to do all that. Those woods might still get scary sometimes, but I reckon there's no better way to show my daddy I learned those lessons than to go out there and find them. Oh, shit. How much do I tell Bo here? God damn. Yeah, prize pumpkins get. Whew. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no. But I've been awful busy with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Ugh. You know what? Yeah. But do I tell him where his dad died? Or do I just tell him it's not safe? Because, yeah, I mean, if I tell him he might blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna tell him, because he'll probably end up getting killed as well. I know. This one I can avoid, you know? I can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. That's what my mama said too. But I ain't got much else to do with my day. Yeah. All the crops have been harvested and the chores been tended to. That may as well be useful. Thank you for looking out for me, Hawk, and please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. So at least he appreciated that. He wasn't like, you son of a bitch, you tell me when my daddy died! You know? Wreck had a son. Hey, Yili, how you doing? Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. I still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at the library after and figure out a plan. And then it buzzes again. Hey again, lol. If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out. Your phone buzzes one last time. This is Isaac's from the mine. You gave me your number yesterday. I'm out behind the diner if you want to talk. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. You know what? I'm gonna... Am I gonna miss out on Stella? I don't think I will. Okay, we're doing it because you probably have time to slip off and hear what Isaac has to say before Tabitha even knows that you're gone. Alright, if I miss out on Stella though, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I should save though. I haven't saved in a while. You hold the bells to the door on the door to the general store, quieting them as you make a silent exit. Yeah, he's the miner, yeah. He's one of the miners. You find Isaac smoking out by the dumpsters behind Winnie's diner. Thought you weren't gonna show. I don't have a lot of time. What did you want to tell me? Yeah. Good. I don't have a lot of time either, especially to spend talking to you. I put two and two together. I know you're related to the boss, and the other guys are all riled up. They're talking action. If they saw me out here with you, they'd think I was some kind of scab. But none of them will listen to me, especially now. They've all got bigger things to worry about than a single missing miner. I haven't forgotten about them, though. Anything you want to know, just ask. What kind of action are people talking? Isaac glances around nervously. They're talking about a strike, but you didn't hear it from me. Wayne's not missing. I keep running into him. But why wouldn't he come tell me he's alright? Where's he staying? Why is he hiding from everybody? It just doesn't sound like him. I'm not sure the man you think is Wayne is really him. Did he have a condition of some kind? A medical condition? No, he was fit as a fiddle. Built like a brick house, too. Did anything happen to him at the mines? Yeah, did anything happen to him at the mines? Find any weird stuff? Uncover anything that wasn't meant to be uncovered? No, I don't think so. The few shifts he was picking up were all above ground, mostly operating machinery. Pretty cushy stuff, to be honest. Why would he be following me? Damned if I know. I didn't even know you existed until yesterday. I suppose Tabitha could have told him about you, so maybe he's trying to get someone else. Maybe he's trying to get to someone close to his ex. Seems like a pathetic move to me, but relationships change people. Maybe even a man like Wayne can be broken by someone like her. What was he like? He was a light-hearted kind of guy, always joking around on the job. Amazing fellow to grab beers with. Not keen on doing hard work, so it wasn't too strange when he barely picked up any shifts once the relationship started. I'm sure he saw her as a bit of a meal ticket, but maybe he wasn't too smart. But he was a good friend. Closest one I had. Do you think Tabitha did something to him? Yes, I do. That or maybe Pearl Ann. I don't know what it would be, but something happened up at that house. Ooh. Yeah. The weekend went down, everyone was so up in arms about Miss Pearl Ann's death, almost nobody cared about the fact that some transplant minor had gone missing. Do you know how Pearl Ann... I think... Do you know how Pearl Ann died? Heard it was natural causes, died in her sleep. She was old and a smoker. Figured her lungs finally gave up on her. Ah, damn it. I should have asked a different question, maybe. Well, we play the ball where it lies. This is helpful, thanks. Isaac sighs, taking one last long drag of his cigarette. I appreciate you coming by to talk. I can't say I'm happy with what you've told me, but I'm glad somebody's looking into this. Seems like everybody else was perfectly happy to sweep it under the rug. Isaac tosses his cigarette butt. It goes without saying that you'd better not go telling anyone we talked. And if you see him or whoever is pretending to be him, tell him his buddy is worried about him, alright? Isaac sits back inside and you find yourself alone again. I feel like if I do that, then they would know that somebody talked to you. You know what? I'm Tabitha, I'm sorry, but I have to. Tabitha will understand. She's still getting her tea. You are the worst cousin. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house. I'll knock. You politely knock on Stella's door. There's no answer. You knock again, louder this time. Your renewed effort is immediately met by the yelps of an excited Gretchen. He's here, Stella! He's here! An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from her doorway. Hey, sorry I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in a lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes? Eggs and biscuits? Maybe just a classic scramble? I also have toaster waffles if that's more your speed. I may have already had my breakfast, but that won't stop me from partaking in whatever scraps may fall to the floor, of course. Offering biscuits after I've had one of Winnie's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? I got it, yeah. Maybe. I never said they'd be as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. Alright, then let's see what you've got. Biscuits it is. Excellent. You won't be disappointed. We can even make them together. I'm in! I used to have a jumpsuit just like Stella's, but I'm afraid mine has been torn to shreds from years of use. Alright, let's get started. Oh! That's a cute jumpsuit. It most certainly is, isn't it? Oh, thanks. I kind of picked it out just for you. Oh! Well, this used to be my lucky get-up from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Although I guess you might call it unlucky since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. Dora! Oh shit, it me. Query. The kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. Yeah, let's get started. Biscuits from scratch seem to intimidate a lot of people, but once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? She hands you a bowl. You gotta get in there with your hands. Just squish the butter into the flour until all the big chunks are gone. Hands? Gross. Squash that mix! Don't worry, this isn't my first biscuit rodeo. Excellent. Always good to have someone experienced helping out in the kitchen. With the two of us working together, maybe this be as good as the Diners biscuits. I've never been quite able to compete with the level of perfection on my own, with that level. Squish that mix. You get to work and start kneading the mix. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyway, seems like you got an earlier start than I did. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? And have you heard anything from Oscar? Okay, okay, so we'll do, yeah. I caught up with Isaacs before coming here. That miner from yesterday? That was a good call. He seemed like he had something he wanted to say. Whoever we've been calling Wayne sounded so different from the person Isaac knew. Okay, maybe... I know, right? It's hard to think of the guy as a drinking buddy with a sense of humor.
There's certainly something foul about that specter. I can smell it. I don't know if he used to smell different, but he certainly has quite the musk now.
I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. I have to imagine I'd lose my winning charm if whatever happened to him. Stella pauses and shudders. Best not to think about it. I can tell her about it, yeah. The miners are going on strike. Sounds like the collapse yesterday was the last straw. Whoa, that sort of thing hasn't happened here in like 100 years. Good for them. But also, yeesh. On this of all weeks, I wonder how Tabby's taking it. You know what? I'm not gonna be mean to her. Yeah, it's like her whole world is coming down around her. I'm not gonna be outwardly mean to my cousin, you know? I know, right, Chevy? And hey, Chevy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm glad folks are sticking up for themselves, but it's hard for me not to think about what she's going through. Alright. He thinks Tabitha or Pearl Ann did something to Wayne. Maybe he is a ghost. No, Tabby doesn't have it in her to kill someone. She's not that kind of person. Pearl Ann, though. That Tabitha's always been unpleasant, but her mother?
Oh, that Tabitha's always been unpleasant, but her mother? I'm getting the vapors just thinking about that woman.
Change the subject. I met Bo at the general store this morning. That poor guy, how's he doing?
The vapors?
Apparently Big Betty's gone missing. Really? How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? The cops still haven't found Duke's body. He says he wants to look himself. Gosh, that sounds dangerous. I hope he stays safe. Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I gave her the slip. I'm glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has just been the two of us running in terror from the monster of the day.
I personally prefer that you came alone. My Stella can use better company like yourself in her life.
Okay, I'm gonna let her know what happened. I haven't talked to Oscar yet, but apparently they had to amputate Rosalina's foot. The color drains from Stella's face. Oh no.
That poor pup. I hope I made things easier.
Stella stands in silence for a moment before perking up. I baked some cookies last night after we got home. I was a little restless. I'll bring them over today. I'm not sure what else I can even do. Though cleansing his house of its spiritual resident will probably be helpful too. I hope you haven't forgotten about our ghost hunting plans this evening. How are you still so positive after everything that's happened? Different people cope in different ways. I know there's nothing I can do about the situation, so I just try not to think about it. If I did, I might sink into a pit of despair, then I'd just be useless. But if I just tuck it all away, I could be there for people who need me. You know, like the way you've been there for me. That was a blush! I saw it! Stella may not be lying to you with those words, but she's lying to herself. The events of the past 2 nights have taken a toll on her, and the harder she tries to bury them, the closer she is to collapsing under their weight. You don't need to hold yourself together around me. Oh, that's sweet of you. Maybe when this is all said and done, I can lean on you and let it all out. But that's something for future Stella to worry about. I'm present, Stella, and my main concern is making sure we get a good breakfast so we're fueled up for our ghost hunt tonight. Okay, I'm extremely pumped. Whatever happens, I hope it's scary. Yeah, it's easier to... I know that feeling all too well, Phoenix. Crave the adrenaline rush. During the way through, I'm pretty nervous. I'd rather we just didn't do it. I guess it can't be worse than the last 2 nights. That's totally just along for the... Yeah. I'm extremely pumped. Excellent, me too. If there's a ghost, I hope it tries to communicate with us instead of scare us. I want to know what it's like to be dead, or if there are more ghosts out there. And hey, if this is anything like any other ghost hunt I've been on, it'll be a much appreciated breather. Unless you count Tommyknockers as ghosts. Or Wayne.
Well, if y'all are excited, count me in on the enthusiasm.
How's the squishing coming along? I think I'm done. How's this look? Messy but good. Silently hand the bowl. Eat some of the flour and butter mix. I think I'm done. How's this look? Stella reaches over and takes the bowl from you. It looks perfect. Now I just have to add the wet stuff and we're in business. If you want to go ahead and wash your hands, I can take care of the rolling and folding. You wash your hands as Stella adds her milk concoction to the flour mixture, stirring a few times before turning to the counter for the final steps. How do you buy it? Yeah. Our little babies are ready to go in the oven. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make an egg for myself while we wait. Actually, can I have an egg too? Of course. What was that? Of course. Why did my voice crack like that? Of course. Of course. The more the merrier. Hope you like over easy. Stella cracks an egg into the fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. It's her crying on the inside.
I'm surprised to hear her say it, but it's true. It's so nice to finally see her have a caller again.
Oh, Gretchen. Okay, so we gotta... Tabitha. That's my cousin. You, Tabitha. You, Tabitha, give off a bit of X's vibe. Ooh. Do I... Do I go that route? No, I'm not gonna be too invasive. I'm sorry Tabitha's kind of a jerk to you. I mean, she's probably like that with everyone, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure, and kind of terse, but I think that's just her way of joshing with me. Like the whole band from the mine thing. She's so funny. I don't like that you... I know that you think it's funny, I'm not sure. Shh. I don't like that she treats you like that. You deserve better. But she treats everyone like that. I'm just more persistent. If everyone backed off when Tabitha acted prickly around them, then she'd be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. Besides, it's not like everyone treats me like that. I've got you, for instance. God, part of me wants to click it, but not this playthrough. So, what exactly is your history with my cousin? Okay, I guess I could spill the beans. My street smarts was right. God damn it! I suppose you could say we kind of dated. It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently, but as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. Might you split? So you play for left field then? It's like... Oh my god, that's hilarious. The tea is good. I knew it! Was it that obvious? I guess we must give off more of an ex's vibe than I thought. It all just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mines. There wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have stayed friends. Like, actual friends. I could have used someone like her after the big accident. Kanika was at school already, and Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. It was, well, it's ancient history. Can't change the past. You think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought of moving away? It's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I can see myself leaving for the right reasons. Ooh, I don't know, Dora. That's a good question. Or for the right person. What happened to your parents? Stella tenses. Car crash. They were taking me to college. I didn't wind up going to college. Not much more to be said. Yeah, no, that's why she's nervous about cars. Yeah, we already know she was in a car. Like, you know, I'm so sorry, Stella. It's okay. It happened. Nothing I can do about that. Can we, talk about something else, though? It means a lot to me that you care. I really don't like talking about this. No, I'm not gonna push her to Avery. No, not Avery. You and Kanika seem really close. Yeah, it's nice that she's back in town, but I wish it were under better circumstances. She's so busy with the store, too. I don't know how she does it. It's been nice hanging out with her more the past couple of days. Though again, better circumstances would be nice. So, we're actually gonna meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us and friendship. Are you sure he's real? What's he like? I'm not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him, though. I don't want to... That's a rude thing to say. Are you sure he's real? That seems kind of off. I don't want to be rude about his mom. I'll leave it at that. How's the food coming? The timer goes off as Stella excitedly pops open the oven, pulling out a tray of delectable biscuits. It can't be, because, like, I don't know, maybe it would have been a funny thing, but I didn't want to seem like, oh god, I'm not going to catch anything by going near Reese, am I? Oh god. Funny you should ask. Looks like we're done here. But his seemed like more of like a chronic illness. The way that they were talking about him, the way that his mom was acting. I'd ask if he was... I should have asked that. And with that, breakfast is served. If the two of you wouldn't mind saving me a couple of scraps, that meal smells absolutely delectable. Oh yeah, there's a fresh biscuit, alright. Oh yeah, that's a fresh biscuit, alright. Still not as good as the diners, but if I could capture the kind of perfection, there'd be no mountains left for me to conquer. Better to have the thrill of a challenge. I'm so glad you came over today. I've been having a little bit of a hard time sleeping the past couple of nights. I'm sure you can relate. I think I needed a nice slow morning like this, just hanging out with you. As you and Stella start to dig in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. If they're even still doing that after last night. I wonder how far the news has spread. Yeah. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and see how Rosalina's doing. Gretchen scoffs at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Mayor my rear end! I certainly never voted for him! Gretchen says she didn't vote for him. Well, of course she didn't. Gretchen's a dog. Dogs can't vote. Stella falls silent. Maybe they should, though. How would that even work? Little paw prints? Ah, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's scarf this down and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor.
Biscuits? I can't believe Stella's bringing the good stuff for that lowlife.
Gretchen doesn't seem to like Mayor Jimmy very much. Huh? Because she barked? Well, that won't stop me from bringing biscuits. It's always good to be polite. Let's go.
I certainly never voted for him.
You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed at the corner of the main foyer. Now we're just waiting on Kanika. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Hawk to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. It'll be worth it. Trust us. All right, shall we?
He's a dog! Ah!
No wonder Gretchen has such opinions.
No! I can talk to Mayor Jimmy!
Yes! He's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen he spoke to following the encounter in the woods on Monday. He has my vote. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. You take his little paw in your hand, but the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interest at heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. Gretchen says you're a lowlife! No, I can't! I can't! Look at the way she's looking at him! Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. The mayor scoffs. Off duty? The services you rented for me are more important than your police work. Oh. I knew he'd be a dog. What bearing does that have on anything? Oh, did Tabby ruin it for you? This town has had a dog as a mayor since the early 1900s. That's just how we do things around here for some reason. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And all my friends, and Winnie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contest. Now, is there something I can help you with? You're not one of my constituents. I'd like to make sure I spend plenty of time with the voters. I want to click it so bad just to see what he says. Okay, well, we're gonna save, actually, no, I promised myself I wouldn't save scum at all. But just for the laughs. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. Watch it. Ah, Miss Gretchen, what must I do to earn your loyalty?
I'll settle for nothing less than you stepping down from office.
Oh, that's it! Okay! You still haven't found Duke's body. What are you even doing here? Like I said, I'm off duty, and I don't make a habit of discussing official police business with out-of-towners. And especially not with suspicious out-of-towners. Now, let's hear the stranger out. Tourism is part of this town's lifeblood, after all. Hey, Hawk. Hey, Hawk hasn't done anything wrong. I was there. Yeah, lay off him. This discussion is over, both of you. Now meet the mayor like a good citizen and move along. Mr. Mayor, there's something serious, very serious going on in town. We need your help. Murmurs stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the danger to the mayor. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the light. Oh my god, he's one of those, man! It's like Jaws! I can't shut down the ocean! That's our main tourism attraction! Oh no! Not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? People are watching, don't be too suspicious. I'm just having a conversation with the dog in front of everyone. Wait, how do you know what's going on? I'm the mayor. I keep up to date with what's going on among my constituents. And while it's unfortunate that there seems to be something amiss in Scarlet Hollow, I'm the pillar of this community. I need to present myself as strong, calm, and collected in the face of danger. Otherwise, it might cause a panic. And nobody wants that, right?
I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you putting on a show in front of your adoring fans, while the dogs in this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you. When are you finally gonna do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow?
Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need.
Scraps would never let those things prowl in the woods for so long. And yet you sit back, waiting for the humans to notice, letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke?
Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate.
Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs!
I guess every politician's corrupt and cowardly, even the actual dogs. Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor.
Zan, what the fuck?
She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor.
You're damn right I do. Scraps would have been out in those woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dare threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town.
Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get to Mayor Jimmy.
Hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle.
Mr. Franklin, I think now's a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Ms. Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor.
I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along.
Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy.
Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well, you dog!
Kanika is quick to follow. God damn, that was... It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Whoever he is, you can feel his desperation to make a good first impression. A self-sustained and self-fulfilling prophecy. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? You know who else had unresolved issues? Jesus Christ. I'm Pastor Daniel. I take your Hawk? Everyone's been buzzing about you. Dora!
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. I doubt Pearl Ann's in a better place. Sounds like she was awful. Oh, thank God, I've been hoping to find a priest. You didn't think about ghosts. Gretchen said she didn't vote for them. Why would I tell him that? There's a huckster and a fraud. Cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. I see the creepy pastor I've been hearing about. God. I know, they're... Oof. I doubt Pearl Ann's in a better place. Sounds like she was awful. Oh, I'm sure she wasn't that bad. Most people are good deep down inside. It's best not to speak ill of the dead. I have to. Fuck it. The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The pastor cares more about tourism than the fate of the town. The pastor goes quiet for a second, his face suddenly white as a sheet. The smile fades from his face, he stares at you intently, studying your expression. What? You too? No! He glances to either side before continuing. I thought I was the only one. Please come visit me at the church soon. Seems like we might have to have a lot to talk about. He can talk to animals too. Holy shit. This case just got busted wide open! He hurries off, suddenly quiet and serious. Did he comment about the conversation? Oh my god, he did. You're right. But like on the surface, it just goes, oh, they were just barking at each other. Whoa, whatever. But oh, that is a good clue. Wow, that's subtle. He hurries off, suddenly quiet and serious. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. I'm so glad I picked that. I almost didn't. Sir, your daughter just lost a foot. Why are you, like, out here like a side of beef? What the fuck? Oh, I won't be doing that, Phoenix. Absolutely not. I've made my choice. Like, Micah, I know people grieve in different ways, but put on a shirt! That one wasn't for you. Oh, I know your type. I heard from Hawk what happened. Oscar, I'm so sorry. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this has been for her. Seems she's in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication. I'm not so sure she's gonna feel that when, how she's gonna feel when that wears off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad. But she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first. Tabitha told me what happened this morning, but I didn't realize it was so bad. Honestly, I feel I should have done more for her. No, you don't have to beat yourself up over this. She's actually been talking about you all morning. She's really happy that you were able to help her and all her little friends. She keeps saying how much she wants to bake you a cake. Of course, she needs a real kitchen for that, not just a hot plate. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I love the dad. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said there's been some big bus accident on the highway and they need the bed, so I have to come pick her up. Even though her house is still haunted and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place, and Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. That's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do a ghost bust or whatever they're calling it while you're out, and she'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. That's probably a good idea, right? If only. But it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are going to have to wait until after nightfall. Wait until nightfall. Exposing it all. That slut. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I'll have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple of times that I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. No, he's the town librarian, actually, I think. We have the power of friendship on our side. Something goes through. I'm starting to get cold feet about here. You know, we have the power of friendship on our side. Heck yeah, we do. Yeah, with the cat. If anime has taught me anything, it's that the power of friendship is unstoppable. That's a lovely sentiment. I'm sure Rosalina will at least be glad to know you all did your best to help her. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see y'all then. Oscar hurries off, keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not going to try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if she even knows what happened last night. I know how disconnected he is from the news around town. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Gee, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear. He's the good type. She's the good type of thick. Anyway, shall we? Time to go. So, about the mayor... He's corrupt. The doc cares more about tourist money than protecting this town. You should vote for Scraps next election as Gretchen supports. Which do I pick? You should vote for Scraps or he's corrupt. Zan. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Jimmy can suck a dog dick. He's corrupt. That dog cares more about tourist money than protecting the town. Does Scarlet Hollow even get tourists? Kanika laughs. We get a few. We get a few. Who all come to see the mayor? The plot thickens. So, I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time till he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. Ooh. Oh, should I say ooh? What do I say? Ooh. I think it comes off as a little weird because he shares my gift. I think he really just wants people to like him. Everyone should be nice to him. He seems like a good man. You're alright if vibes are weird. He and Jenny keep trying to make me go to church. I really met him. He has been met. I have no opinions on the man. You know what? I'm doing it. I think it comes off as a little weird because he shares my gift. Your gift? The one where I can talk to animals. He corroborated some of the things the mayor told me. Wait, really? Whoa. Wait, why not the gift one? Why not? I want Zan. Why? Is this like a big bad thing I did, or? Are you just saying, no, I want you to pick something different? Oh no, do I need to? Oh, I see. Yeah, everyone picks that one, apparently. Okay, assuming for a minute that both you and Pastor Daniel have the magical power of speaking to animals, I don't think that's enough to explain how weird the guy is. For instance, I like you. I don't like the pastor. I wonder how many people out there share your gift. There's so many implications. I'm going to pretend that Hawk is just really good at reading animal body language. I don't think I can handle many more world-shattering revelations this week. Yeah, be a leader, not a follower. Should we invite Tabitha for the ghost hunt? Yeah, let's do it. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Please don't. Oh my god, yes. Can you imagine how much fun it would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. Ooh, but if I invite her, does Kanika bounce? Oh. I won't do it if, okay. I think it'll be a much more interesting, like, dynamic. I think it'll be good. I'm inviting her. Alright, I guess she's your family, and she'll probably be too busy at the mines to even show anyways. Oh, don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to forge a bond of friendship between the two of you. No, I don't want Avery. Avery's gonna muscle in on my Stella. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. No, I like Avery, but I don't trust him. Look, I'm just hedging my bet. I'm doing everything I can to make this work. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Because I instantly, like, vibed with Stella, like, immediately. She's great. Actually, I'm going to save here. I think that's a great spot to stop for this, so we can continue it later on. And I can try out some other horror games tonight. I forgot how much I absolutely adore this game. Like, oh my god, we'll play it tomorrow. Or, you know what? Fuck it, we'll keep going tonight. Whatever. Fuck it. Joe's like, what? Dora's like, what? What? No, keep going! No, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll keep going. But now at least I know where to cut my video. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surrounded Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Reese's Pieces. Okay, but what if she yells at us? It's too late. The door swings open. Hey, Reese. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Hawk, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Hawk updates.
My goodness gracious! There's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from Stella, you fiend!
Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Is it serious? Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella. And you brought that dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chew dog jerky stashed away.
The gall! The gumption! This is a violation of my rights!
But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. Dr. Kelly? Ha ha! If I weren't already working on Stella, getting that romance working, I would probably... I enjoy a fine wine.
You keep us safe from that monster, Hawk, you hear? Don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella.
Dora! I do apologize, Dora has to hear me talk. We are gross. We need a filter. Well, what about you, Hawk? Are you coming in? I'm not saying that. I think it's because she can smell the sickness on him. Dogs have a sense about that. I feel like... He's a fine wine, Dora. She's got this mature Sarah Connor kind of look. I'm digging it. I think if I say this, it's just gonna end fucking horribly. So I'm not gonna pick that. I'm just, you know, sure. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. God. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I make sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the dinner rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Oh my god, it's my child. I didn't expect you to say it, Phoenix. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen. I don't care what you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. We're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Okay, Sam. The basement is what you might expect of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Right now I got hiccups. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. I think I see some ditchlings. Like, down right... The lower... Actually, hold on a sec. Display capture, properties, show cursor. I think that's a ditchling right there. Hey, Hellraiser. These things look a little odd, but not quite like ditchlings. Okay, interesting. I love how observant you are. I wasn't about the pastor. Oh, on the right here. Yeah. And then there's this looks like a movie poster right here, like an actual movie poster that they snuck in as a little Easter egg. See, this art is actually pretty cool. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Do you need us to sneak you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Unfortunately, the prison we're dealing with here is in my body, not my room. Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Your company is plenty. It's nice. It's so nice to have living people down here for a change. You know we'd visit more if your mom would let us. Did she tell you she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. It's a little controlling. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me, but I was probably asleep. That's all. Query. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that's how I show my friends how much I appreciate them. And she knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerances. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know. My body is pretty particular when it comes to food. She just prefers it. Wait. No. Is she one of those moms that poisons their kid? No. No, tell me that's not like a possible storyline that can happen here. Because I'm getting that vibe off this. Like. Okay, maybe that does sound a little controlling. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh no! Suddenly, I don't think she's quite as attractive as I did a moment before. Well, you can romance her, so I thought that there may be some good to her, but maybe just she uses her feminine wiles on us and tricks us. I don't know. But it's for a good reason. If I eat the wrong thing, it could really mess me up, so she has to regulate my food. It does, yeah. Shut up and keep playing! So, has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Sepsi. Oh, she's told me all about what you guys have found out there. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that. I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to... There's nothing to apologize for. And I appreciate the effort, really I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, let's keep... I know, yeah. the little subtle things. Is it a spoiler? Isn't it? Hey, Hawk's gonna find out! Or will he? Oh, me too, Dora, me too. Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they look something like out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I totally get it, Dora, yeah. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. I agree to disagree with you there. Those things are gonna get stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Gonna be stuck in my nightmares. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess it's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. Run away. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I'd totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she'd had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought that she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never took a chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy that's been following Hawk around, like being all ominous. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Who the fuck? That's quite a movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of a Shinochi Death Blood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I would usually be down for that, but we gotta head over to Oscar's after that. We promised we'd ghost bust his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. Of course you can romance. You can romance it. You can just fuck the whole town, can't you? I'm worried I'd break him. I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely have to come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Hawk. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. If you need someone to pose for your paging this week, keep it in your pants, Hawk! God. Don't be Pearl Ann. Your whole situation's gotta be rough. Sorry. Thanks, but I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. You sound so macabre, Reese. I'm sorry, macabre. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. Yeah. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there's worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. Yeah, I can only imagine. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Dang, Reese. I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We just gotta make the best of what we got. Actually, that leads into, okay, I like that better than just saying, so what are you sick with? What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind, though the answer isn't very illuminating. It's not one particular thing, but a whole mess of nasty little things that add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. I guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. Phoenix. I'm playing this how I would play it if it was me actually in this game. with a little bit more snark. And hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it is just weird. Like this. His fucking nails. Oh shit, what the? It pulls the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. Something's off about him. Not just the skin, but it's his fucking nails. The nails? Or is it the skin that you're talking about? Hyperelasticity. Kind of cool, right? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the elasticity, the medicine, or some other part of my condition. Interesting, okay. Your art. Slap these bad boys on a mug, you can make $1 or $2. That's what I've been telling him. That's what I've been telling him. If you post these online somewhere, you could get big, man. I think I'll keep them to myself until I die. You know how it is with dead artists. Their art sells for way more. I hope the doc or whoever winds up inheriting my work makes millions off them. I'll be able to rest easy knowing somebody has retroactively given my life value. That's kind of an interesting way of looking at it. I kind of like that. That's an interest. I don't know. I like that notion. it's terrible on one hand, but on the other hand, it's really kind of a hopeful way of like, hey, I'll be famous when I'm dead. Or you could sell them while you're alive and enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still exist. That sounds complicated. I'd rather just spend my time painting. Leave that hard work to someone else. So you three go a ways back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K-12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks. Like a certain Scarlet I should name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was perfectly friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you, the way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. It's a good game. Same here. Though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. I'm not... I know what he's gonna say. Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh, wow. Do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. Yeah, it'd be great to have you along. That'd be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Dinner's got to be ready by now, right? Yeah, see, exactly. There's always more, especially with games like this. There's always more underneath the surface, and I want to know more. Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table! Guess that's it for catching up.